On this day in history, October 3rd. Hey Sam fam, what's going on? I'm doing something new. I'm doing a series of videos, daily videos called On This Day in History. We'll be showing things like, birthdays and divorces, weddings, major events in history, weird holidays, and things like that. Speaking of weird holidays, what a weird day to have started to do this. Yesterday, as I was live streaming on younow.com/SamProof from one of my daily live streams, we were talking about all the horrible tragediness of what happened in Vegas, and one thing led to another, and somehow I was logging into LiveJournal, and right at the top of my friend's feed was this post about how Tom Petty had died, and what a weird way to find this whole thing out, and the whole way that transpired was just crazy. So live streaming, I'm doing this, I'm looking and I'm reading, and I'm like, this sounds like a hoax, and I go to the Google News, and yeah, there it is, CBS says Tom Petty dead at, 66, something like that, and then I click onto a different article, and then this article says, no, CBS got it wrong, the police, put out a statement that was incorrect. And that roller coaster continued all day. Immediately I went back to the news feed, and minutes later Rolling Stone was again reporting that he was dead. It was like, what is happening? Is he alive, or is he, it was terrible. And it happened a couple more times throughout the day where I was like, okay, he's clinging on, yes, Tom Petty, pull through this. And then again, I saw a report that he was dead, but he wasn't. But finally, something at 8:49, he did in fact pass away last night. It's a sad, it is a really sad day for music, I think. Tom Petty was one of those artists who defined what I value in music. As a very young person, around 13 or so, I was introduced to Tom Petty's Damn the Torpedoes, and then several other albums with blue cover art. And I think in a lot of ways, he definitively led me down the path of what I look for in music and musicians and lyrics, and in life, in other people and things like that. He showed me in a time where I wasn't able to express myself or, you know, talk about what I was feeling or the, you know, my anger or my rage or any of those kind of things. I was a teenager, for God's sake. He showed me that it's okay to be angry. It's okay to rebel. You know, it is okay to be smart. It is, you know, okay to have courage and be optimistic. He was a defining voice. And as my music, you know, listening progressed, and I went through the metal phase and ultimately the punk rock phase and things like that, he was a constant that was always there. You know, when it was like classic rock and just whatever was on the radio, sure, he was there. But then when I moved on to like Megadeth and Metallica, Tom Petty was still there. When I moved on to the Ramones and the Black Flag and all the other punk, Tom Petty was still there. You know, 25 years later, Tom Petty was still there. I would still listen to Tom Petty any chance I had. You know, if he was on the radio, some songs, maybe not, you know, but in his heyday, those classic songs of "You Got Lucky" and "Rebel" and all that stuff, I would leave that on. That's not a thing I would turn off the radio. You know, to lose him in this way is horrible. To lose him at all is horrible because he has more songs, you know, to lay on us, and we're not going to get to hear those. Yeah. That's it. I just, you know, I said it on Facebook and I'll say it again. Tom Petty had a miraculous career that was really just a stroke of luck. He, by all means, is not on you know, pen and paper something you would say, yes, make that man a star. Not that he ever became like, I think, the star he could have been, that he deserved to have been, but the career he had was a stroke of luck. He got lucky. And because of it, we all did. So. I'm gonna miss you, Tom Petty. And stay strong, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for another On This Day. I hope you guys like this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of vlogging. Let me know what you like. Let me know what your favorite Tom Petty song was, or the first Tom Petty song you ever heard was. And if you have time, give me your best intro to You Got Lucky. Join me live streaming mornings, Monday through Friday on Facebook.com/SamProof. By the way, I just want to say this. You Got Lucky was like the best music video of the day. Maybe comparable to Pat Benatar's Shadows of the Night. It was like a for real story video, and shame on you music video directors who don't tell stories anymore. And musicians who let them. You are storytellers. How dare you not tell stories like You Got Lucky and Shadows in the Night by Pat Benatar. That is what a music video should be. Alright, that's all. I gotta go. You know, thumbs up, leave a comment if you agree with me, and I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully nothing else horrible happens between now and then, because I don't think I can take it. Stay strong, Prooflings.